Inflation 2022. But did you know that we are also in a deflationary state? So I've been going over a whole bunch of things about the inflation and how food prices are going to go up and how it's going to affect your life and how to prepare. But have you been noticing that in the past few months, places like Walmart has items that are on clearance and there seems to be getting in a lot of things in stock and they have no place to put them, especially during the back to school time where the aisles are filled with back to school products and other summer type products that just came in. So, what is the definition of inflation? I'll put it right here. And the definition of deflation, I'll put it right here. In my view, a whole bunch of things has started to steamroll. What I mean about steamroll is things that was backed up at the shipping ports on the West Coast, specifically in the California ports. Those shipments have slowly been making their way towards the big box stores. And these big box stores, since it's almost the end of summer, is not able to push out the products fast enough because of that backlog of orders that's being delivered now. Now these big box stores are struggling to get these inventory out. So products like grills, products like beach chairs, things for summer fun like camping, tents, foldable tables, those are being marked down from their normal prices. You can also see seasonal clothing being marked down and other miscellaneous things like microwaves, coffee makers, and air fryers. Although food prices are going up because of farmers unable to plant crops, crops dying out or being flooded out, or farmers unable to keep up with the demands of feeding livestock. So far this year, we have had the bird flu going through the chicken farms, also the swine flu going through the pig farms for pork. Also, this summer, there has been a major drought in Texas where whole herds of cattle were dying off from the heat and lack of water. In addition to that, these farmers aren't able to get the feed for those animals at a good price. At that point, these farmers are quickly trying to get their livestock into the market as fast as they can because they can't afford feeding them for another winter. And on top of that, farmers that are growing fruits and vegetables are not able to keep up with the demand because of the seasonal changes where parts of the country are experiencing some unusual weather for this time of year. Some are experiencing record heat, other places are experiencing flooding, and some parts of the country are experiencing very unusual cold weather. But on the flip side of that, things like TVs, microwaves, crock pots, air fryers, clothing, shoes, things that you aren't able to eat is starting to pile up in the stores. And these stores will be forced to sell these at a discount price because towards the end of the year, if these stores hold a certain amount of inventory, they will be taxed on that. There is a law in place in which companies, especially big box companies, cannot hold a lot of inventory because of this reason. So these big box stores will have to get rid of inventory as fast as they can because the loss on the product profit wise is much more better than paying out that inventory tax. Some of you may have already noticed that some of the housing prices have started to go down. A lot of people have not been willing to buy houses at this high price, and people are starting to see the sign on the wall. A lot of potential home buyers that are in contract or looking for a home have either pulled out of those contracts, canceled some deposits for new housing development and pulled out, and basically they're sitting on the side watching how the market will move in the next few months. So there are a lot of moving parts to this. Despite seeing food prices going up, we are seeing prices on normal everyday items like electronics, furniture, clothing, things that aren't edible start to go down in price. Even the prices in the used car market is going down. So it will be interesting fall into winter where all of these items are starting to pile up in the stores. people aren't getting paid what they should be getting paid, keeping up with inflation, we may see during this holiday season that's coming up, a lot of people may choose not to buy presents or gifts or spend vacation time to visit family and consider saving that money for other things like food, bills, mortgage. So if you like this content and you want to hear more about my thoughts and things I see in my everyday life, go ahead, subscribe, and hit the bell icon and like this video. I would like to hear your opinions also. And I'm curious if you are saying the same thing I am in your local areas. Go ahead and comment down below what you're seeing, and let's see if we're on the same page. Until the next time.